Okay folks, I found this by the side of the road in a bag. I don't know how it's going to look. This is another one of my experimental pieces, you could say, but then most of my work is pretty well experimental, but some things do push the boundaries of this equipment and myself. Let's see if we can make this look nice. Gonna make it light, really light, without, yeah. I do wonder, I think we're gonna go 400 for this. Oh fuck, I hate this user interface. I keep bumping that auto rotate or that separate scan button, which really annoys the jack out of me. But, you know, the company that built this photocopier, Konica Minolta, were just making a gimmick, like trying to make it like a mobile phone functionality, but it doesn't sort of go with this. It doesn't work. Wondering, I'm going to leave the black there. We'll see how we go with this one. It's an interesting piece. Okay, what is it? It is a piece of anodized aluminium. It's still got what appears to be food stains on it. It's I think a serving tray of some description for drinks and that. We're interested primarily in the section roughly there. But basically it looks like it was used to serve like drinks primarily, to carry, although with this coronavirus pandemic we're having and this lockdown, there's hardly any opportunities to have a party or a gathering unless you want to break the law and potentially spread the disease, which is not good. Either of those options is not good. But, you know, I do look forward to a time when we get back to celebrations again and fun. And this blue background has come out better than I thought. I thought this blue was not going to reflect enough. I do think maybe, I don't know about these points, maybe if I can put them on more of an angle to make them more mirror image friendly. Oh, maybe we can just take a section out of that and enlarge. I don't know, folks. I'm going to maybe, I don't know which way to angle it. We're going to just twist it maybe this way. And I'm really missing a loved one, folks, and I'm trying to get this social media thing to go viral to find where my partner Luigi has got to, but I can't see him until such time as this lockdown has been finished, and it doesn't look like it's going to finish anytime soon. Now I think we've made it worse, but basically it looks like as far as lockdowns go, we're in it for the long haul. There's no way. I'm just so pessimistic, folks, about it. I really am. My pessimism seems to have come true. Like, even at the very beginning with the limo driver and the cluster in Bondi, the originator of this, I knew something was going to go horribly wrong. I don't know how I knew it, folks, that my intuition was telling me. And my dad's always called me a negative Nelly or a negative thinker, but sometimes when you're negative, it's basically stating fact. Sometimes people get too much into the power of positive thinking when really it's not always going to work that way. And negativity is unfortunately, you just can't avoid. I just hate it when my dad tries to blow sunshine up my fucking ass. I've had a hard upbringing, folks. My dad's been an asshole, and maybe he was the one that started me becoming negative, because he was so mean and horrible when I was a kid, and he brought it up, and yet he tells me, think positive. It's like, fuck you, Dad. You're teasing me. You're fucking bullying me, Dad. Go fuck yourself, slut. Go take your bullying attitude elsewhere, because if you want me to think fucking positive, you got to give me a fucking good reason, slut. And that's my dad. Fucking idiot. So, but what's he going to tell me regarding this pandemic? Is he going to tell me to think positive about it? Well, if he is, he can go fuck himself. He can go fuck himself and his power of positive thinking. Positive thinking alone isn't going to stop this fucking lockdown, folks. It's doing the right thing and trying your hardest to do the right thing by the authorities. Look, it's no fun, but we have to fucking do it. We can't just rely on this thing my dad likes to call the power of positive thinking. Yeah, positive thinking won't stop this fucking lockdown. People getting a vaccination, getting vaccinated with what's available, which is mainly AstraZeneca. AstraZeneca has had a bad reputation, a bad rap, but AstraZeneca is not as bad as it's made out to be. You're more likely to die in a car crash. You're more likely to contract COVID easily and then die. So, consider the math. 1 death in every 1 million people, and yet COVID, it's 1 death in, say, it depends on the age range, but it's in the hundreds, not the thousands. And people have just got to learn. I don't know. I'm really over this. It's really. And I just wish my dad would just think in a practical sense. He likes to call himself fucking practical, but he's about as practical as tits on a fucking bull. He's a fucking idiot, my dad. I hope he gets COVID. I fucking hope he gets it. I hate him. And my brother, he's a bully as well. He doesn't like my artwork, and neither does, and this is what my dad hates. They both hate me. I hate them both. Hope, brother, you lose your job. I hope you've lost your job. No job for you. Suck shit, brother. Only thing I'm concerned about is my nephew and his wife and my brother's wife. I don't care about my brother. I don't care about him. He's an asshole. I'm so glad he lost his job working for Canon, doing what he likes, and that is to sell cameras and photographic equipment. He sucks shit. Fuck you. You fucking don't like me just because I'm doing this. Yes, you got bullied at school because of me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. It was I know that I take some responsibility here, but I can't. It's their fault. They shouldn't have touched you. They should have bullied me and bullied me alone, but they didn't. I had no control. Like the virus, like COVID, I couldn't control the spillover effect. And my brother got bullied, and now I have to pay the price, and he becomes a bully to make me feel bad what I did. And I didn't mean to be that. Being myself wasn't acceptable in school or anywhere I went. I just couldn't please anyone, including my brother and my father. So I had to put them in the sin bin until they fucking apologise. And hopefully they'll see my social media and see that that my art is a success, that I'm a successful artist, and then they'll have to eat their fucking words. But anyway, that's come up looking quite spacey. I think now we can call this demo. Actually, I wonder if we do a switcheroo, or maybe we'll just leave it like that. Gotta go.